dedicate 5 minutes to our history, to our valuable history. We were there, we have been there, we led the world with a vision, science, like these scientists here contributed to this science, medical science, not only medical science, every science, tremendously. We have seen surgeons like Abul Qasim, an Arab surgeon that really described the implantation procedures. We quoted this from the Ralph McKinney book long ago. Everyone knows that Abul Qasim, they call it Abul Qasis, I think, or Bul Qasis, Al-Bukasis, I'm sorry, and they really think of him as one of the pioneers of dental implantology procedures. We can see here paintings, papers, explanations on these procedures and on these instruments that has been ingenious at that time. Al-Zahrawi itself, Al-Zahrawi, one of the pioneers in Andalusia, he was an Arab physician, described a lot of surgical equipments and procedures, and really one of those, the tonsils and the scalpels, the very, very, very valuable contribution to the medical science by Mr. Al-Zahrawi, or let's say Professor Dr. Al-Zahrawi. Abu Bakr al-Razi as well, one of those pioneers, physicians, chemist, philosopher, a scholar as well. This is not so far. This is only few hundred years ago. Few hundred years ago, we led the world with ophthalmology, with medicine, with philosophy, everywhere. Books that is being taught until today in Paris, in most of the universities, as the first textbooks in this field. We also have Avicenna. We call it here Ibn Sina. He was until now the father of the medicine. This was his full name. We call it Avicenna in Latin. He introduced tremendous knowledge and science, blood clotting factors, blood clotting mechanisms, bleeding, hemorrhage, measuring the blood pressure. Really, really one of the most leaders that prevailed at that time. His books, encyclopedias, being taught till today, as well as the medicines and the drugs that he prescribed to patients. So that's why they call him the father of medicine. He described a lot of neuropsychiatry. He described rabies, mania, insomnia. This was something that we should be proud of. On flying industry, we also prevailed with people like Abbas ibn Furness, people that put their lives on the edge just to make flying possible for nowadays flying that we take for granted. This is really something, this is really stuff that we appreciate. These people, we really think that they are our ancestors. Ibn al-Nafis, مكتشف الدورة الدموية, the circulation, the minor circulatory system has been described by Ibn al-Nafis in his famous textbooks. Beautiful, beautiful comprehensive book on the arts of medicine being described and being taught to scholars until today. His work has led the world to start our new civilization here, our civilization that we live now has been based on the work of these people. I truly appreciate their contribution to nowadays science.